Hello, my name is Gianna Brown. I'm an osteopathic medical student and Touro University's chapter president of the American Academy of Developmental Medicine and Dentistry Club. Thank you so much for being with us today here at the Solano County Virtual Fair. In this talk, we're going to be discussing autism acceptance. Autism acceptance is simply a state of mind in which neurodiversity is celebrated with respect and understanding. You can implement autism acceptance in your daily life by simply saying hello and engaging with someone while respecting their boundaries and differences. In general, it's always important to assume competence and to simply be kind when speaking and interacting with someone. In alliance with the Autism Self-Advocacy Network's motto, "Nothing about us without us," I would like to introduce Amanda Harrinauth, a self-advocate who will be speaking to you today about autism and autism acceptance. Again, thank you so much for being with us today.
My name is Amanda Harrinauth. I am an autism activist and life coach for people on the autism spectrum. I just briefly wanted to discuss autism and what autism acceptance is. Autism acceptance is just being kind to the person with autism, showing your love and respect for those of us that have these neurological differences, and just taking the time to show that we care about those differences. So what I wanted to do was just share a couple of poems with you that I've written over the past couple of years. So I will start off by reading my most recent poem. I hope you guys enjoy it. This is called "Why Did You Choose Me?" Why did you choose me? I'm confused. Others laugh at me. They make me feel sad. I spend most of my time alone, never included in anything. Why did you choose me? I don't understand. I'm so odd, or so I am told by my family. One day, my heart, it let light in. It opened up. I picked up a pen and began to write about where I came from. I cried every night as I reflected upon the many rejections in life because of my differences. So autism, I finally know why you chose me. You chose me to be a voice. You chose me so I could change lives. Wow. So Why Did You Choose Me was actually written a couple of months ago. And I reflected on my own experience having autism. And I often questioned, why did this diagnosis choose me? And I realized that autism is not a weakness, it is a strength. Autism does not make you powerless, it makes you powerful. So I'm proud to be part of the autism community. And in closing, I would like to leave you with a poem that I wrote for my very first collection of poetry entitled "Legally Blind, Letters from Amanda." The poem is called "Dear Autism." Dear Autism, how are you today? There's so many things that make you great. There's so many things I want to say. I wish I can control you better, keep you at bay. Dear Autism, why did you trigger me? I wanted to be his friend. Instead, you made him frighten me. Dear Autism, it was just a hug. Instead of embracing it, you made me run. Dear Autism, why did you put me through this? I wanted to be his friend and not question the friendship. Dear Autism, one final thing. To protect me from him, to keep me safe, he decided to no longer be my friend. Regretfully, the girl that wishes we could have been friends. So, as I mentioned earlier, that Dear Autism was one of the first poems that I wrote, giving a voice to this condition. Dear Autism was written after I had an experience in college where I was given a hug, and because I'm also vision impaired, I didn't recognize who it was. And I had to question myself on why my reaction was so, in some cases, odd. I remember going back to my room, my dormitory, and crying, shaking, feeling very afraid. And that moment stuck with me for years to come. In 2016, I was finally diagnosed with autism. And then I began to figure it out, and my world began to make sense. And I realized why that moment was so prevalent for me. And I figured that being on the autism spectrum, you're going to have a wide variety of reactions to touch, sound, light, different smells. So it's not that my reaction was odd. In fact, my reaction was extremely appropriate for somebody on the autism spectrum. It was normal for somebody on the autism spectrum. So I just want to take this time to once again thank Touro University for allowing me to be a part of this project for autism acceptance and awareness. I love autism. It makes me unique. It makes all of us beautiful. And it makes you want to stand up for something that no longer has to hinder each and every one of us from going for our dreams. But in fact, it should make us run faster and harder towards our dreams. I'm Amanda Harrinauth, autism activist and autism life coach. Thank you so much for having me. Bye.